Welcome back, everyone. Today we are going to talk about Lauren Cho. Lauren Cho disappeared in June of 2021, and to this day, it is still one of the most mysterious disappearance cases ever. Many friends knew Lauren as Elle, and she was known as a free spirited 30-year-old person from New Jersey who just recently quit her job as a high school music teacher to embark upon a transformative journey. With her was Cody Orrell, and they traveled cross country with aspirations of running a food truck in Bombay Beach, California. By June, Cho was working as a private chef in a desert Airbnb near California's Yucca Valley. Although hopeful, and seemingly she was thriving in her new role, her story took a tragic and perplexing turn when she vanished without a trace. Now, on June 28th, Cho was last seen leaving her Airbnb property after an argument with Orrell. According to reports, she left without her phone, food, or water and stepped right into the intense desert heat. Now, this was particularly unusual given the harsh conditions in the Yucca Valley. It's a desert where temperatures can exceed 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, concerned friends searched for her in the immediate area before they alerted the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Office, but despite extensive search efforts, including helicopters, K9 teams, and rescue personnel, investigators found no immediate signs of Cho. The stark desert landscape where she disappeared presented severe challenges with its rugged and unforgiving terrain. At this point here already, I want to ask you who are listening, do you really think she just walked out into the desert 100 degrees? Does that even make sense to you? It's hard to believe that for sure. And so, for the next few months, search parties, volunteers, law enforcement authorities, everyone went looking, searching for Cho. However, sadly, on October 2021, human remains were found near the Airbnb property, which were later confirmed to be belonging to Lauren Cho. Her family and friends and the concerned public hoped that this would provide answers. Yes, though she was gone, they were still looking for answers. Thus, the autopsy results only deepened the mystery. The coroner, he declared her case of death as undetermined, and no clear signs of foul play or conclusive evidence surfaced. So her remains found far from where she was last seen, leading some to speculate that maybe she got lost in the desert or maybe she took a ride for someone. Now, Cho's case drew increased attention during the high-profile search for Gabby Petito, another missing woman whose case went viral quickly. Now, Cho's supporters used social media to push for equal attention, as many noticed disparities in media coverage between cases involving women of different racial backgrounds. This advocacy brought national attention to Cho's case, along with other cases involving persons of color who are missing, who receive less coverage. Her story raised questions not only about the circumstances of her disappearance, but also how are these cases prioritized? Lauren Cho's case to this day remains a tragedy marked by unanswered questions. Her family described her as a vibrant and compassionate person with a brilliant mind and an adventurous soul. They have sought to preserve her memory while tirelessly seeking answers. Her case underscores the challenges authorities face in missing persons cases, especially when they occur in remote or harsh environments where evidence is easily obscured. Lauren's mysterious disappearance case has been a lasting enigma. Despite extensive investigations and renewed attention from national media, her case serves as a reminder of the many unknowns surrounding missing persons cases. As her family continues to advocate for answers, Cho's story remains a somber testament to the unresolved nature of some of these disappearances, sparking a call for greater attention and resources for all persons, regardless of race or background. This is a case of Noemi Bolivar, who went missing on February 11th of 2021, leaving her family and community searching desperately for answers. The 21-year-old South Florida resident, who was known for a warm heart and gentle nature, was last seen at Ann Kolb Nature Center in Hollywood, Florida. She was a recent graduate with a passion for environmental sciences. Boulevard had decided to visit the nature park and go for a walk. She sent a cheerful Snapchat to a friend around 6 p.m., but then vanished without a trace, leaving behind her cell phone's last location ping, but yet no substantial leads. The setting of her disappearance was a nature reserve, a sprawling area of mangroves and waterways, which just added complexity to the search efforts. Her family and friends, alongside local law enforcement, searched the area tirelessly, combing through its dense and swampy landscapes with drones, canine units, and even underwater searches. Her disappearance has remained a frustrating mystery due to the scarcity of physical evidence or clues. Interestingly enough, Naomi left behind her identification card, her phone, and wallet, which leads investigators to question whether she encountered someone in the park or maybe she left with a stranger. Now, adding to the heartbreak of the case is Naomi's background. As an active member of her local church, she was known for kindness and devotion, caring, humor, and was an active involvement in volunteering. Friends described her as innocent and friendly, making it difficult for those close to her to understand what could have led to her sudden and unexplained disappearance. The community had rallied in her absence, putting up posters, sharing her story on social media, and calling for greater media attention to her case. But despite their efforts, Naomi Bolivar remains missing, with her case symbolizing the distressing reality of missing persons cases that seem to just fade from public memory. The lack of leads and silence in her case had left her family devastated, grappling with the unknowns, sleepless nights, depression, and the many emotions that none of us wants to go through. Naomi's story is a dark reminder of the pain they face. It also highlights the challenges that law enforcement faces and the urgent need for ongoing public awareness in unresolved cases. What do you think happened to her?